Engrossing facts.
Number 1. Chandra Bahadur DANGI, shortest man on the planet. When you think about what life would be like as a little person, your mind might go to mini-me. Yet Chandra Bahadur Dangi would even have to look up to him. Chandra is the world's shortest man, at a height of just 1 foot 9.5 inches. It's hard to imagine, but Chandra was living a normal life when a wood contractor noticed him in his village and decided it would be worth telling the local media. As you will have guessed, Chandra was diagnosed with primordial dwarfism. Let's hope he didn't have any aspirations to play basketball. Number 2. Carlos Haffey Rodriguez, man with half head. An accident is responsible for Carlos's appearance. After flying through a windshield in a car crash, he landed on this head, crushing the upper portion of his skull. The accident caused such a lot of damage that doctors had to chop out a large portion of his brain to save him, and yes, he's still alive. That looks some kind of miracle. 3. Eugene Hu is a Chinese man with lots of body hair. In fact, it covers around 96% of his body, which means that he looks a little bit like a bear. However, when Yu was first born, no one could ever have known that he would eventually grow up like this. Yu had hypertrichosis, that causes the hair growth to work double time. The condition is also known as the Wolfman disease, and it's believed that people in the past, unable to know why a person was so hairy and totally different from anyone else, created the Wolfman myth. Yu has never been able to avoid the public eye. He has featured in many TV documentaries, and there are several videos of him on YouTube. However, Yu has not let his uncommon condition alter the way that he would have lived his life. He has a girlfriend, and has created his own website to host images of him and his hair. He's determined to become a rock star, and needs to become famous for something other than his looks. Number 4. Mega Man Leonid Stadynk. While Chandra hopefully didn't have hopes for the NBA, maybe Leonid would have fared a bit higher. At 8 feet 5 inches, Leonid was easily thought of to be the world's tallest man. When he was only 14 years old, Leonid needed brain surgery, and because of this, a tumor started developing on his pituitary gland. The result of this was more growth hormones being pumped into his body. Unfortunately, Leonid passed away in 2014 after suffering a brain hemorrhage. Number 5. Amou Haji. When's the last time you took a shower or bath? Hopefully you're able to answer that question, and if not, hopefully you know what you're doing when you end reading this list. Don't feel too bad if it's been a few days, because for Amou Haji, it's been 60 years since he last bathed. Amou stopped bathing after a traumatic incident from his youth. Apparently content to embrace the title of being one among the world's filthiest men, Amou has been known to smoke cigarettes that he makes out of animal feces. Something tells me he's probably not obtaining a date anytime soon. Subscribe the channel, Engrossing Facts, and stay connected.